Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Peanut Butter and Jazz. I am your host, Max Lavanos, and today, the person that will be giving you your daily dose of peanut butter is Andrea Salazar. Yeah. She is a Pima Honors student and the leader behind the Pima Love Notes project. Sorry, and we very much hope you enjoyed today's interview, and we ask you all to remember, whether the news is soupy, slippery, chunky, or smooth, we're certainly have some peanut butter here for you. Uh, Thank you very much, Andrea, for joining us. We're glad to have you here. Uh,
Thank you, Max, for having me here. I'm real excited.
awesome, awesome. So, the first question I ask everybody when they come on is, uh, you know, who are you? Who is Andrea Salazar?
Okay, so who am I? So I'm a Pima Community College student. This is still my first year here, and although I've been here for a year, I think I've known a lot of people, like for so long. I really like being a part of the school. I I'm an honors student, and I'm both a Phi Theta Kappa and honors program officer. So yeah, I really like getting involved with the honors program mostly. I'm also a business major here at Pima, so I'm trying to get involved more with the business club. And yeah, I'm just trying to get the most out of this online experience, I would say.
Uh, yeah, I would agree. That's probably all of us, trying to, what is it, squeeze out all that, like orange juice
Definitely.
from so you mentioned that you are a business major. What drove you to choose that major?
Well, so that's kind of a funny story. I'm one of those persons that would say that would go to school like 5 or 10 times. I know it's crazy, but I'm a nerd, so like I love studying. And what drove me to Pima and starting my business, I'm doing the associate business, and I'm planning on transferring to Arizona State University next year. And I just decided that pretty much because of COVID. So I'm really happy to say that I'm one of those persons that would say got affected and just realized that maybe their plans needed to change because of that. I never thought I would go for a business major. So I originally wanted to, so my major goal would say it's I want to teach in a flight school. That's pretty much what I want to do. But since COVID happened, a lot of interesting things got hit. I realized having a business degree under my belt would help me a lot towards my goals. I'm definitely looking forward to starting my own businesses, like a couple at least. So I want a solid foundation in that.
Oh wow! Like I didn't know that. So like it is that like an unofficial thing that like flight schools look at, where it's like if you are savvy in the area of business, they're like, ooh, that's some juicy content right there.
So I want to create my own flight school. That's my goal.
Oh, oh,
Um,
oh,
yeah.
oh, wow. Okay.
So yeah, I kind of have the flight part already under my belt, and I'm looking into learning more about business and just like a whole organization. I'm looking forward to do something big. So I think I definitely need more than just a couple books.
Okay, okay. I think I definitely have a better understanding of that. Is a very ambitious goal. Um, like good,
Yeah.
good luck with that, and more power to you. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, thank you. Definitely hard, but something I look forward to doing.
so I guess to get our next question more towards your goal, I guess you explained what your the reason you're pursuing a business major, but what drove you to pursue uh, creating a flight school and the concept of flight, I
Okay,
guess.
yeah. Well, the concept of flight would be just because of family things. I grew up in a family where everyone was related to aviation, so That's definitely something I liked, but I didn't know about that up until a couple of years, I would say. I graduated high school like almost 5 years ago, and I took that time to figure out what I really wanted. And yeah, I definitely want to follow those steps, but at the same time, I love teaching, I love instructing, I love working one on one with someone else. So I never thought if I should go like for education or what I wanted to do because there were so many things I liked. And I just went to a counselor and she kind of helped me figure out what I wanted. And definitely, as soon as I started learning how to fly, I was just like, I want to do this too. And I just don't want to teach someone, but I want to have like an organization where I can teach a lot of people. I'm really looking forward to having like programs where you can teach like high school students and drove them towards the aviation industry.
That sounds real nice. Yeah, I wow. I couldn't imagine trying to take on that you know huge goal. But once again, I say more power to you. Uh,
Thank you.
and so now that we've gotten to know you a bit, I'd say let's take a deep dive into that peanut butter jar of the Pima Love Notes Project. Could you explain for those who may not know what it is?
Yeah, definitely. So, first, I think something important to say is just that here at Pima, we have a lot of opportunities to volunteer with. And that's how I learned about the Pima Love Notes, actually. I was just part of Pima Honors. I was looking forward to being like more of a leader than just like a member. And we heard of this idea at Pima County was doing that is just like creating love notes and drawings for both seniors and staff that are working in assisted living facilities to help them fight isolation right now. And I just thought it was like a great idea. And we kind of took that as an opportunity just to contribute to like our community. But then we realized we could make it much bigger, and we actually started here at Pima, kind of like a little session where we would have first just students, like our friends mostly, creating these love notes that we would send to these facilities. And then we realized we could make it way more bigger, and we started reaching out to some high schools. Right now, I think we have 9 high schools participating. And since we already had people interested, we realized it could be good having a workshop and just like a crafting session or crafting hour where we would all get together in a Zoom call, start doing our love notes while just like doing community, building friendships. So yeah, it's just like an open space where you can write letters or drawings to both seniors and staff that are isolated as a way to show support.
Awesome. See, it's a very noble cause to definitely lead and as you say, start here in Pima. Uh, how would you describe the workshops? Like,
Yeah. So at first they were kind of not really defined. It's like a lot of an open space, I would say, um, where we have, as of right now, we have both Pima Community College students and high schoolers. So it's just a place where we are exchanging experiences while working on our love notes. And since everything's online right now, it's a great opportunity just to stay connected with friends. So yeah, we mainly just get in a call, share some ideas, some templates, info on how to do these love notes, what are we going through at the time, just an open space to talk. And we get together once a week every Saturday.
once a week, every Saturday. Okay. Um. Do you do you I guess in a virtual fashion like network with anybody that is living in local assisted living communities, or I guess or does uh or do only the people who are in distribution like meet people? I guess I don't know. Uh, sorry,
So
sorry.
how?
uh, sorry. You explain, I guess, how you took my question. Sorry.
Okay, I think you mean how are we connecting to the facilities and figuring out how to give the love notes?
Oh
That's
yeah.
kind of what I. Okay. Yeah, so at first, since it was a Pima County initiative, we just had like a huge list of like more than 50 facilities where we could just drop off the notes. But since we were doing like a first like a group distribution because we are collecting the notes of both the high schoolers and Pima Community College students, and we've decided to just pick out a couple facilities which we will be helping. Right now, we're doing a couple facilities in the Oro Valley area. And yeah, we mostly just, so we have different options to get the notes to us. We can either do like a drop off at one of FEMA campuses. We can have them mailed in to one of the Pima campuses, and we've also done like dropping off some bins at that local high schools, and we go and pick up the letters every week. And it's kind of crazy because we've been waiting to get a lot of love notes just to make sure they all go through. We need, sorry, we're following the CDC guidelines, so we kind of quarantine those love notes, and then we're different leaders in the project. So one of the leaders is in charge of the distribution, and she just after quarantining the love notes, she goes and drops them off in one of these facilities. So we're usually staying in touch with them just to make sure how many residents they have, if they've been receiving love notes, how much. So yeah, definitely, we just wanted to do something bigger than what Pima County was doing at the moment, just because everything was a lot more active back when COVID started. But right now, we're trying to make it more active again.
Okay. Okay. Um. Um. I guess out of curiosity, has any of maybe the students at Pima or the your organization as a whole received like feedback from people living in the facilities, like saying, "Oh, thank you for saying this," or have you made like new friends with people there?
Yeah, it's actually a great idea. Sorry, great question. We've not gotten as much as feedback as we wanted to, but we're in contact with a couple of the like volunteer leaders at these facilities, and they've been telling us what they want from us. Like not only love notes, but we've realized like there's a lot of more opportunity for us to help. So yeah, we've been hearing from them. We now know that some at first we would just do love notes saying thank you to the staff or like stay strong to everyone who was isolating. But now we know that they like a lot of holiday season, holiday themed notes or like seasonal notes. So yeah, we're definitely trying to do more of the things that they want. So like right now we're working on Easter cards, spring cards, Mother's Day cards, just to make sure we have a lot of things coming up ready for them. We always do like a couple birthday ones. We're just trying to have a little bit of everything so that we make sure they get a note they would want to have.
Oh, cool. That. I guess just thinking about it off the top of my head, I would not have thought of placing more emphasis on like uh, seasonal themes. And
Yeah, definitely.
I think the one that really caught my interest was when you said that you tailor some to the of the residents, on their birthday, which is like that. That's pretty awesome. Like I feel like
Yeah.
that. Well, definitely. I mean, I think if you ask anybody, like if anybody like remembers your birthday, it's like a good reminder that you know we haven't forgotten about you.
Yeah, we definitely we don't know like everyone's birthday, so we're not doing personal love notes, but what we do know is that like on important holidays or your birthday or just days to remind something of you, you would want someone to write you a note. And right now families are not as active sometimes because they cannot go there. Some of them have never mailed in notes. So we definitely think that doing a lot of notes for special occasions and just dropping them at the facilities, and then they take care of those and just distribute them in case it's someone's birthday or someone like Mother's Day, like they'll like the mothers will get one. So yeah, it's definitely nice doing different ones, and then the staff at the facility will decide which one's better for each resident.
Awesome. Um, and then lastly, uh, what are I guess if what are there any other ways that students could possibly get involved? And and then the second half is like, what are the next plans, or like the next steps of the project? So I'll let you answer.
Yeah, definitely. So if students want to get involved, there's a couple ways how to. So first, they can just join our weekly sessions and start creating love notes with us. But we definitely know that there's a lot of students that have different schedules or work, and they sometimes cannot make it to Saturdays. So we also have like an orientation video ready for anyone who is wanting to create these love notes at their own time, and we can just figure out a way to get them to us. So it's really nice that we still have right now, being everything online, we just have like a Google Drive with a lot of information for them to know, and they could be creating love notes in their time. And also, just like I said, that we are getting more feedback from the facilities and more things they would want from us. So we're always looking for students that are willing to be leaders in some new projects, some new activities, all related to the senior community, which kind of ties to what are our next steps. Since this started as a Pima County initiative, and we kind of like adopted it under Pima Honors, we're trying to move it to our own club. So we want to create a club with a lot of volunteer opportunities for the senior community as a way to just have a relationship between Pima Community College and these facilities, and we're looking forward to new projects. So if anyone's really active with the senior community or wants to help, wants to be involved, we're looking to having partnerships with the cybersecurity club and do like a technology assistance for seniors, writing letters for them personally, like a pen pal, or just doing friendly callers. And we're looking forward to finally having in-person visits, stacks, and crafting sessions with them. So anyone who really is looking forward to volunteer and feels that are really close to working with the senior community, we would be more than happy to have them.
Awesome. That sounds like a nice next step. Are you planning on making like establishing a club like by the end of the semester? Is that the goal?
Yeah, the goal is definitely having it by the end of the semester. So we're planning on having the senior love and care club, which is just an opportunity for people who are willing to serve the senior community here at Tucson.
Awesome. Uh, well, Andrea, I believe those are all the questions that I had. Or, or is there anything else that you'd like to let everybody know before we close this off?
Well, thank you for having me here first. And then I would just say that I can give you my email and you can share it with anyone. So if anyone's interested in helping with these initiatives, they're more than welcome to just contact me, and I'll be more than happy to have them.
Awesome. All right, everybody. Well, once again, I hope you enjoyed Andrea Salazar and uh, learning about her Pima Love Notes project. Uh, you know, I think that about finishes it there. Have a nice spring break. Or wait, oh, oof, sorry, spring break will have passed by then. It is what it is. Have a nice day, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you for having me, Max.